Ladies and gentlemen, with me today, I have Datryan Evans. Datryan, tell us a little bit about yourself, man.
Well, I was born and raised in Victoria, Texas. I live in Wichita, Kansas at the moment. Um, I love football. I grew up loving basketball, and then I just kind of figured out I was better at football, and football took me, to college, and so that's started to become my passion more
Yeah, have you seen yourself? Of course, you're better at football. Big guy. All right. So, out of high school, you ended up at Eastern Arizona, right? What made you pick them?
uh, first I went to Langston University for a
Mhm.
semester. A lot of people were telling me they're like, man, you shouldn't be here. You shouldn't be at NAIA. Like, you need to go JUCO. So I just took that advice and I hit up a coach on Twitter, Coach Wilbon, Alan Wilbon. I don't know if he's still there, but I hit him up and talked to him, and he liked my film, and he brought me out there to Thatcher, Arizona, and that's
Mhm.
where I really got started with my college career.
Okay. So, talking college ball and stuff, did you actually do studying out there? What was your major?
I was just taking just basics of Gen Ed.
Yeah, yeah. I understand.
I didn't know what I wanted to do yet.
Yeah. I understand that. So, as a kid who had to go JUCO route and stuff, you had to be relentless. Tell us a little bit about your relentlessness.
I really didn't know. I knew of junior colleges, but I didn't know the process. So actually, to me, I just kind of thought it was, just a step under, D1, just regular college. But when I got out there, I seen that it was all types of people. There was, Division 1 bounce backs, guys who were D1 talent got in trouble. There's people. There was walk-ons out there, so I was out there with all types of talent, all types of stories. So it just kind of felt like you were a lion in a jungle with other lions. You got to eat for yourself. So it really built my character, and it really taught me hard work, how to outwork the man next to you, because someone's always working.
Yeah, for sure. As a guy who plays tight end, running back, and wide receiver, when you go to practice, what do you work on? Like, what do you even work on? That's a lot of positions. So there's a lot of things to remember, man.
Uh, I mean, I mostly focus on route running and blocking. Because as a tight end or receiver or running back, you got to be able to do it all. So
Yeah.
that's my. But more so on a professional level, I focus on tight end and being able to flex out to the slide or outside receiver. So you always got to be able to get off the line, get off the gym. I got to be able to block DBs, linebackers. I got to be able to come down and crack on a 200 in. They're running 4.4s these days.
Yeah.
So that's my focus, just blocking, catching.
Yeah. So you're not out there doing ball carrying drills, nothing like that, but you're blocking. So, all right.
Yeah, I might go do some fullback, get a couple of handoffs. Some you never know. I might have to be like a nasty back on
Yeah.
5 yards.
Yeah. Now, you talked about playing other sports growing up. You said talked about basketball. Is that your favorite sport growing up, other
Yeah,
than football?
basketball still. I mean, I still watch YouTube videos of just NBA highlights and stuff. I mean, I love basketball, but fortunately, I was in a smaller town, and I was 6'4", 6'5". I was playing post, but I mean, the NBA 6'5" is a point guard, so
Yeah.
my skills didn't translate over, so I wasn't, I wouldn't be able to go far in college. So I was just like, well, I can catch a ball, I can run routes, and I'm athletic. So let's see where football takes us.
Right. So, what position did you play in football growing up? Was you still slot guy?
Yeah, I've always been a receiver. My mom was out in the street just throwing me footballs, and she was like,
Yeah.
"Well, you're gonna be a receiver."
Yeah.
Honestly, I wanted to be a quarterback.
No,
Growing,
not you.
because I was the bigger. I'm like, I'm tall. I could be a quarterback if I could just do this and do that. But my mom was like, "Nah, you're gonna be a receiver. You can catch."
I understand. Yeah. I mean, everybody wants to play quarterback, though. Yeah. Right. So, as a walk on at Baylor, what was the most challenging thing you had to deal with?
Honestly, day one, Matt Rule he tried to break me because
Really?
I was waiting for my transcripts to transfer over, so I wasn't eligible yet to participate with the team. So I was just kind of like at the weight room in my dorm, just trying to stay in shape, stay ready. And then one day I got a call, I think it's from like the team secretary or something. And she was like, "Hey, Coach Rule wants to see you." So I was excited. I went up to his office and, I stuck my hand out to shake his hand. He just looked at me and he was like, "Where you been?" And I was like, "What do you mean, sir?" He was like, "Where you been? You've missed 2 weeks of workouts." And he was like, "Go change clothes." And I was like, "Well, I don't have clothes." So he just threw some clothes at me. He told me to go meet the trainers in the facility. And I mean, they put me through the gauntlet. They
Yeah.
ran me up down the field. I did, lunges for 100 yards with a 45-pound plate. Like, they were just trying to break me, see if I've been ready.
Yeah.
And I remember getting through that workout. I ended up throwing up on the field, and Coach Rule just came up to me and he was like, "We just welcome you. Happy for you to be a Baylor Bear." And it felt good. So then I started practice that next week, and I mean, it's like nobody knew me. I mean, of course they didn't know me, but just
Yeah.
coming, you're just that. Oh, you're that kid, or you're that new guy. So just through our workouts, my mindset was just to prove myself to my teammates, to the coaches, and just work my way up the ladder.
Right. I understand that. You had an injury in college, right? So what's it like dealing with an injury and still trying to maintain pace playing D1 ball?
Just getting to Baylor, that was my dream. I've loved Baylor since I was like a little boy. Like, that was my dream school. To actually even be there, it took a while for it to settle in. And so I ended up tearing my labrum and dislocating my shoulder doing one of our spring, just fun little drills. I did a spin move and a teammate held on my arm and just my shoulder popped, and it was like one of the worst things I ever felt. And all I was thinking was like, no, this is a setback. I just got here. Everything was going good. The tight end coach was liking me. I was working my way up, and just all this happened. So
Yeah.
I felt derailed. I remember going home that day and actually crying. I cried for probably 30, good 30 minutes, because I knew this was going to be a setback. So it hurt, but I tried to stay positive, and I went to rehab, and I was just trying to stay positive on what was going to come next. I know I was going to have to sit out probably the upcoming season,
Yeah.
but I did my best to stay positive.
Yeah. I mean, you have to, man. That's the only way you're going to get back, And thank God you did, God, you know, thank God you did, kept at it and worked hard and look where you're at now. So, would you say your biggest off the field asset is that mental toughness?
Honestly, I think it's just being able to be positive, because I mean, I've been derailed, starting with Baylor, not being able to play at Baylor. Had to go to NAIA school. I went through my season. I didn't get picked up in the draft. I went to an arena football trial my first time, didn't make it. Went another time, I didn't make it. And, I finally got a chance. Actually, a couple of months ago at Wyoming, the CIF team with Coach Holman, and I just took off. So just when things were going wrong, I just stayed positive. Just
Yeah.
something up, find a way, find an opportunity, and I had got it. And I mean, the first game, I went crazy, and it was just kind of everything's just been going up from there.
Yeah. Okay. Well, from a guy who's done it, what advice are you going to give to those kids who are in JUCO currently trying to make it to where you are now? Somebody who's in the XFL draft.
uh, Dominate. You have to dominate. You can't just go out there and just think just because you get a couple catches, couple touchdowns, you're doing good. You have to make it look like you don't belong on that field, especially with these lower levels like or maybe arena or just JUCO, like you said. Their coaches are looking for a standout, because there's guys all across the nation, across the world, that are just as fast as you, just as strong. But what do you do that stands out from your position?
Right. Okay. Well, once you get drafted, what's the first thing you're doing, man?
Uh, Man, I'm gonna thank God. Thank the people in the corner. My mother, my family, my siblings, my girlfriend. I have some friends that's just been supportive. Some coaches that have been in my life since day one. I'm just gonna thank them, because they've been a part of fueling me through this journey.
Yeah. Tell us a little bit about what it's like being in the XFL draft. Are they good with communication? They, like, I don't even know. I mean, tell me what it's like being in the XFL draft. You got to have some publicity and stuff like that. Everybody on you.
I mean, it just started. I found out last week through a contact of mine, Coach Coleman. He confirmed it for me. But I mean, To me, nothing has changed. I mean, I'm still getting up at 5 a.m., working out, going to work, getting off work, working out. So, I mean,
You're still a
my,
dog.
my name is just in the hat, and that's a blessing. Everybody doesn't get that chance. So,
Yeah, you're still a dog. I mean, I was gonna ask you arm day or leg day, but I think by the shirt you're wearing, I can tell which one you like the best.
I mean, I like arms, but you got to get the legs in, especially blocking and stuff. Your power
Yeah.
comes from. I'm not gonna lie, I hate leg day.
All right. I'm saying, man, like, you're jacked over there. I'm glad this is a virtual interview. So that's good, though, man. I can tell you're pumping. What's your goal with football? Is it to make it where you don't have to do no other job? It's just living off of your athletic ability?
Honestly, just my goal is just to do what I love. Like I love playing football, whether it's flag, semi-pro, arena, NFL, X.F.L, just whatever. I just want to be able to play what I like to do. Wherever it takes me is wherever it takes me.
Yeah. So have you seen any of the other names in the hat? Like, what do you think the competition is going to be like in the XFL? I mean, you played at Baylor, man. Come on.
Uh, for my guess, I'm definitely sure it's going to be a lot of guys that are getting cut from preseason. A lot of guys that didn't get drafted, but maybe they didn't have the agent or just that maybe they didn't play Ohio State. Maybe they're just at like a D1 place somewhere, but there's good talent. So there's going to be all types of talent in the XFL pool, man.
Yeah.
CFL guys in there, arena guys, IFL, CIF guys in there. It's
Right.
going to be a lot.
Yeah. So when they give the XFL game, the video game out, what's your rating going to be? You going to be a 99?
No, we'll probably be a 99.
We're going to
If
stay humble a little bit.
I were to honestly rate myself, I'd say my rookie year rating would probably be like 86, 86.
86. That's
You gotta get there. You gotta get in there and prove yourself.
yeah. But hey, second year 99s across the board.
Second year, we're gonna be up in them high 90s,
All
man.
right. Do you have any shout outs you want to give before your big famous XFL wide receiver?
I just really shout out to just like I said, the people that's been in my corner. My parents, siblings, friends, girlfriend, just people that have supported me.
Yeah.
Just keep supporting me.
David Heaton, because whatever team you get drafted to is my XFL team, man. All right. I'm cheering for you, buddy. Best of luck.
Yeah, and I appreciate the interview. You've been working hard, communicating with me, so I appreciate this.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Ladies and gentlemen, that's Datryan Evans.
Thanks, man.
Thank you.